Maharishi is explaining something here which is really important. First of all, there is knowledge that has been passed on by God, by our Creator, to leaders, to spiritual people, to royalties. And the responsibility of those royalties were to help the people understand this knowledge. Because this knowledge was intended to free the people and not to be held by the royalties and the leaders and use it to enslave or control the people. Now, the royalties and the leaders pass down this information from generation to generation. As time went on, as the Bhagavad Gita says, this information became victim of time. Time consumed it, and this information disappeared. But then, we see where Maharishi Mahesh is explaining here, brethren, that when we look at this verse, it's telling us it is in the keeping with our times that each man should feel responsible for his own development. I don't supposed to be coerced. I don't supposed to be forced. I don't supposed to be manipulated to follow another man's. I supposed to be responsible for my own development. I supposed to have all the tools that the universe has created for my own development. Whether it's spiritual, physical, and whatever. It was the responsibility of the leaders, of the kings, in the past just as is today, to make sure that my spirituality, my physical life, my health, and everything is in top form. Brethren, that's not what is happening in our society today. And we can fix that. Don't say we can't. Because the Bhagavad Gita is giving us clues. Our capabilities. If you don't know yourself, you won't know your capabilities. I'm not reading from the Bible now. I took another book from another faith. We'll go back to the Bible later on. But we're looking in one of the most responsible texts that you will ever get anywhere in the world. The Bhagavad Gita. So, Maharishi says, as spiritual development is the basis of all other forms of development, it is necessary that this great science and art of successful living should now be handed on to every man everywhere in the world. And that's what I'm doing here. And that's what you're supposed to be doing too. Gain this knowledge and share it because everyone deserves to have it. That's what is going to bring peace in our world. That's what is going to stop me from fighting you, a white person. That is what is going to stop you from having a problem with me. The men, the women, all of that. When we gain this knowledge, when both of us understand that, hey, look, this is what life is. When you are conscious about who you are, you will stand in my gap. You will be my protector. I will be the same for you. You scratch my back, I scratch your own. You don't try to scratch your back in this world of chaos alone. Brethren, and that's what we are doing. That's why our lives are the way they are right now. You don't want to give me an opportunity to develop myself. That's wrong. That's against what is here. If you are a leader, your job leader is to do one thing. Give me physical, mental, and spiritual development opportunities. not take them away. The job of a leader, according to the Bhagavad Gita, is to give the people physical, mental, and spiritual capabilities. What are you giving them? You're a leader who created a job. You have a business place, a company. You are the leader of that company. You employ workers for there. How do you treat them? Are you fulfilling what your Creator said you should fulfill in the lives of the people? Or you are draining, you are sapping every single ounce of energy out of them and banking it in your bank account? You're failing in your duty on this earth. You were given an opportunity with wealth to help people around you get better. You are sapping the energy out of an already weak person. How do you think your God is looking at you, your Creator? What do you want to do with all those things? You leader? Doesn't make any sense. You surround yourself with bodyguards. The other day I was watching a picture of a leader, one of the leaders in the war. He had soldiers around him with guns, and he was there with a suit. Immediately in my mind, what came in my mind is 500 years down the line, when all this craziness, we are crazy, shooting people with guns and bombs and really acting like mad dogs or mad kids in a dungeon. When we finish all of these and our great grandchildren come to watch our videos and our pictures and see how brutal and how terrible we were, that's what was playing immediately in my mind when I saw this man just having fun, standing in, posing so big with soldiers around him. Who knows how many people he has killed around the world with all those military around him? He doesn't know he is crazy. He doesn't know he is mad. Now, brethren, the thing is, when you gain consciousness, you see those things very crisp. And you take care of them in your life. You are breaking every mountain because you begin with yourself, and when you finish cleaning yourself, you begin to help others around you clean themselves. That's how you bring freedom. The Bhagavad Gita says it's our job, leaders, to give to the people that type of freedom. The Lord says, having received it one from another, by this He brings an unquestionable authority, authenticity to the system of yoga. It has been since the beginning of history. Again, he says, the royal sages knew it, showing it to be the precious doctrine, followed by the position of great responsibility. It means when this knowledge was passed down to the sages, to the kings, it was followed with precision. It was followed with respect and the authority that came with it. How did it get lost? What happened that this knowledge so disappeared in our midst and we don't experience it anymore? What happened to it? It was the victim of time. It says, the reason for this love, for this loss, the Lord says, is the long lapse of time. But in the first verse, he has spoken of this yoga as imperishable. This implies that while its principle is imperishable, Its practice needs periodic revival. And that's what I want us to focus on tonight. God has passed this knowledge in those days. And this knowledge has been there from time immemorial, brethren. The same knowledge that God passed from the beginning of time, the knowledge is still there. But the thing is, this knowledge with time, it dies. People end up not practicing it again. And when they don't practice this knowledge, it dies away. But Maharishi is making us to understand here that this knowledge needs periodic revival. It needs to be reawakened so that we can benefit from it, so that the people can benefit from it. And that's why people like us will come pop up once in a while in this world to go and bring back this knowledge and begin to sound a drum on the knowledge so that people will regain it again. The word of our Creator, the word of life. That word has been lost in our lives. We don't know that it exists because it got missing, and we think there's nothing of that sort. Fortunately, God creates people that come back into this life and bring that knowledge back to the surface so that we can benefit from it. And that's why I was saying that Mendocino is blessed, brethren. Blessed because when you begin to have discussion like this, when it's reality, it's not religion. I'm not in the church to begin to teach doctrine. But I'm here to reawaken true knowledge. And that's why I can quote from the Bible. I can quote from Bhagavad Gita. I can quote from the Quran. I can quote from any book that can bring out any information that makes sense. Or any source, not only books. Because the universal God is doing something important. It's transforming people. It's bringing revival. And it's opening people up to new consciousness. When you open up to this consciousness, you gain freedom. Don't wait for a priest. Don't wait for a pastor. Don't wait for some miracle somewhere. You own your life. And when you begin to take charge of your life, great things begin to happen in you that you could not ever believe that they will happen. Brethren, the point I'm trying to make here is this. The solution to your problem is not out there. It's deep within you. So, how do you reach within you to bring out this knowledge and use it? I've just written a book. And in this book, it's called Learn Meditation. The Art of Mindful Living. In this book, I want to take you from the preliminary stage of focused living. How to live a focused life. How to live a mindful life. How to concentrate. How to meditate. Because anything that is not done through meditation, there are cracks inside. Believe it or not. Our lives are the way it is today because we don't meditate. Meditation helps us go back deep in us. And when we go deep in us, we find treasures of peace, of love, of harmony, of intelligence, of lots of stuff. Lots of beautiful things, brethren. So in this book, I'm taking you to a journey. A beautiful journey, one of the best journeys you will ever embark on in this life. Meditation. How to find yourself. How to bury yourself back deep in you so that you can find the love you are looking for out there. so that you can find the joy you are looking for out there, so that you can find the peace you are looking for out there, so that you can find the abundant life you are looking for out there. It's all within you. Through meditation, you sink back deep in you. You sink back inside into the depth of the universe. The entire universe is inside, not out there. And when you begin to go inside, you begin to realize that you understand yourself more and more, because you are quieting, you are pushing aside the craziness, and you are focusing. You are concentrating. Your energy is moving away from all those craziness, the jobs and everything, and you are focusing. And when you begin to focus, there is an awareness that is dawning on you. That awareness gives you an opportunity to understand you. You are being grounded, brethren. You are being grounded. That's what it is. That book takes you from elementary stage, how to concentrate on your life. It's not mine. You. How to focus so that you have a clear perception of who you really are. And that will help you to begin to make good choices. That will improve your health, your strength, your intelligence, your way of life, your happiness, your joy, your relationships, your family, your peace, your job. The effects are many. You will see it manifesting in so many areas of your life. Happiness. You want to be happy? Are you, your mind, going crazy? Do you think or feel that you don't have relationships, people despise you, you can't fall in love and all of that? Meditation. Meditation, brethren, is the key. When you learn how to meditate and pray, focus. You don't have to be going to any church to do this. You have to go back in the church in you. It will heal you. You will find healing when you learn how to take out what is not there and put in what's supposed to be there. Meditation gives you that. Concentration gives you that. Focus gives you that. Eating healthy gives you that. Ashing, stretching, gives you that. It opens your mind. It's good for you. It's good for you, brethren. To meditate. It's very good for you. When you are capable of finding that time, that moment where you sit in your closet alone, doing nothing but nothing, not thinking anything, not doing anything, just sitting there as if nothing is happening. But you have to learn it because your mind has been running up and down for decades. You have to learn how to do nothing and let your mind think nothing and you feel nothing. That's the job of the book. That's where the book will take you to. You pick a copy. It's a monthly-ish. Every month, we take one aspect of meditation and we break it down and you practice it throughout the whole month. If you want to come to seminars, you can book for the seminars and you come and sit in my feet. Come sit. Don't get fooled by anyone. Take a couple of days or weekend, come and sit in my feet, and we go through those aspects. Follow them. You have DVDs, you have videos, you have the book, you have audios. You can slot them in your car, you can listen to them, you can watch them, you can read them, you can look them while you're practicing it. There's no reason, brethren, not to take back your life. Own it. We are living in a moment that consciousness, there is awakening taking place all over the world. If you realize, you find yourself that things are changing so fast around you, you are getting confused, know that there's awakening taking place. And so many things are changing. There are many people facing so many problems. Many people are trying to give up life. Many people are stressed out. Many people are just like frustrated with so much stuff. There is divorce, there is chaos going on. Listen to me. Let's take this couple of minutes to end this with this. I want to explain to you why that is happening to your life. And that's why you need meditation. Because with meditation, you have a clear mind. The clutters are clear. And so when those things are coming, you get the signals and you focus on the signals. You know what to do before they happen. That's my job, to help you get there. You may have been experiencing some incredible changing in your health, in your physical body, in your job, in your family. There is increased pressure. There is chaos going on. Your life is like driving you crazy. Listen to me. There is one thing you need to know, and spread this as much as you can. There is change going on. There is climatic change. There is cosmic change. There is revival taking place. So much prayer has gone on that the universe is reacting to those prayers. Also, what has been predicted for thousands of years about the end of the world and all of that, it's not actually the end of the world, but the change of things. There is shift, there is cosmic shift, there is scientific shift, there is all types of shift taking place on earth today. And people are evolving from one level of existence to another now. In the next span of years, most of us, our intelligence and many things will change. Our physiognomy, our physical body is adapting. Most of us will not be able to withstand it and will die. And it's because we are unconscious, brethren. Again, those that are conscious are going to survive this. Those that are not conscious and are weak, the changes will kill some of them. Some of them will go through very harsh experiences that can paralyze them, that can destroy their lives, that can make them mentally drained, that can kill them. But if you are aware of what is going on and know exactly what to do and know how to put the shock absorbers, you can either become very highly evolved, very strong and intelligent, very productive and rich, very spiritual and multidimensional in so many ways. What is happening in your life is the chaos, is the shift that is taking place in your life. There are changes happening in your life. Your hormones are also changing. Your DNA is readjusting. Everything is changing and changing so fast. So that's why your life is like moving up and down. What calms that down is meditation. It's focus. It's concentration, brethren. It's knowing you. On understanding how your body is functioning and know what to do about it. That's knowing you again. You have three aspects of yourself. You have this physical body. You have the spirit. And you have your soul. When God, the universal creator, created you, He had you for a purpose. That purpose was to bury inside of you some secrets that He was looking for a place to put. And so your vessel, you as a vessel, had to be the container of those secrets. One of the most greatest secrets that God puts in you is your soul. Your soul can develop a spirit. And that spirit is multidimensional. Your soul can expand and contract and do anything It's only God that knows everything about a soul and you. But you need your consciousness to understand how your soul is and what it is. Now, because of our limited knowledge, you don't understand that. It's now your job to begin to work your way back to where you will get that knowledge and understand that you are the secret of God in a vessel that is limiting you. Brethren, understand this. Understand this. Because that's where freedom begins. God has given you immense opportunity to live a beautiful life. But you need an understanding of yourself and the path you need to work for freedom to reign, for you to really enjoy this life the way you want it. Begin with something like meditation. Pick up a copy of the book. When you have a copy of Learn to Meditate, what happens with it is, I will be organizing conferences. You can come to the conference, you can pick it up when we're discussing on the TV, and you can be looking at it and we'll be discussing it. You can slot it in your car, you can watch it, you can read it. We will be having a constant discussion every month on a copy and on an aspect of freedom, of meditation, of concentration, of focus, on how to live a beautiful life, on how to succeed. It's a pocket booklet. You can put it in a pocket and walk away with it. Let's begin to create a shift to the right direction. Get to know yourself. When you get to know yourself, you will realize that your next door neighbor is not an enemy. It's a friend. You will love yourself. When you love yourself, you will love yourself deeply. And when you love yourself deeply, you want to protect yourself. And when you want to protect yourself, you begin to help other people love themselves because that's protection. That's how it works. When you hate yourself, you hate everything around you. You can shoot people, you can kill, you create chaos around you. You don't even care about dying. But when you love yourself, you want peace around you. And that's what you look for. And to look for that, you have to first of all look for yourself. Brethren, your life is precious, please. And I want you to take care of that. Don't hate people. Don't hurt people. Don't disgrace people. Don't denigrate people. Don't try to put people in stressful situations. Don't destroy the livelihoods and the lives of people. Open your life. Love yourself. And then love the people around you. Love the things around you. And know that you need to take charge before people will respect you. Understand that if you want to be treated like a king, you have to behave like a king. And for you to behave like a king is begin to take baby steps. Mindful behavior, mindful living will be what will give you that. And when you learn meditation, the art of mindful living, you are taking the right direction. You can join me. You can come here in the studio. We have lessons, we have yoga, we have exercises. I will teach you anything that can get you better. Your life is precious. And you should take charge of it. Hate will not do that. Eating junk food will not do that. Not praying will not do that. Running after material things will not do that. Running after pleasures will not do that. The reason why we run after pleasure is because there's a vacuum in our lives. And that vacuum, we want to fill it. In the process of struggling to fill that vacuum, we go after material things. And we cause more trouble. Because when we gather those things, we don't want people to come near us. We want to protect them. We instead want more and more and more and more. And we end up not having people around us. It causes chaos in our lives. We're supposed to live around people and have people live around us. Our lives supposed to be around humans and not living by ourselves. And brethren, as we're coming to the end of my soul and night devotion, I encourage you. Join us on Facebook. Go to www.facebook.com/exploration or just type the Malo of Mendocino of Emmanuel Malo and join us on Facebook. Call me. Go on mysoulandI.com. Ask questions. Get to know yourself. Do something about your life. It's important. Get a copy of my book. And every month, try to get a copy. And follow the instructions. Come to our meetings. Wherever you hear that I'm delivering lectures or exercises or whatever, come. Be a part of a great thing. It will only help you, help your community, help your family, help your love life, improve everything that you are doing, your education. Ashingna is one of the most important things that I have discovered, that I've developed. It is like yoga, it's like stretching. It helps you get stronger, younger, intelligent. It makes you smart. And the book I provide comes with Ashingna video inside. You can use it to better your life. It's an amazing exercise. You see me, I'm getting 47. But look at me. I can run, I can do anything. I can do whatever I want because I practice Ashingna meditation every day. It will heal you. It will do lots of stuff for you. Ashingna. And brethren, I love you. And I hope that you have a very beautiful day. I decree a good thing upon your life, and that your rest of your days be blessed. I'll see you next week. And join me in the launching of the book, Learn Meditation, the Art of Mindful Living. See you next week. Have a blessed day.
Ashingna. Happiness is not purchasable with money. I know that we ought to be happier than the happiest person on earth today. We ought to be healthier than the healthiest person on earth today. And yet, we ought to be smarter than the smartest person on earth today. The gift of happiness is not purchasable with money. The path is through meditation, in which you can achieve freedom and get release from the burden of material pursuit. Practical self-healing from sickness, poverty, negative vibration, and suffering. My mission in this life is to confront evil. My job is to point a pervading light. We believe in one misconception and another.
Ashingna.
The needs and wants of man are steadily increasing by day. The scourge of daily unrest. The more he has, the more he wants. We are not born into this world to accumulate material wealth. What a waste of precious time and effort. There are better ways to do this, brethren. Practical self-healing from sickness, poverty, negative vibration, and suffering is the purpose of this call. Learn how to unlock negative childhood beliefs and curses holding you back from finding joy while living your dreams and visions. Enter into your own consciousness.
Meditation saved my life. Ashingna, breaking the horse, gave me strength and made my bone strong. Action is one of the most effective ways to keep your heart strong. Find peace, love, joy, happiness, abundant life, stability, and everything you ever desire in life. My soul and I has prepared a special package for you.